Hello, welcome to 10 at 10. My name is Michael Ramage. I'm the director of the Cyber Education Research Center here at Murray State University. And welcome back to 10 at 10. 10 at 10 is brought to you through a partnership between Murray State University, Grow West, the Technology Council of West Kentucky, KY Innovation, and local partner Sprocket Innovation in Paducah and the Kentucky Innovation Station in Madisonville. This is episode 148, and we're getting close to the holidays. I don't want to get in the argument of whether it's too early to talk about holidays or not. We are getting in that time. Actually, I think Walmart has already released some of their Black Friday specials, and there are plenty of websites that are already promoting things. We're in the midst of it. And while I don't want to talk about the sales, I do want to talk about how people are trying to trick us and scam us. And over the next few weeks, as we're in this holiday time, I want to talk about scams and what we need to do to stop ourselves from being a victim of a scam. I've actually heard way too many stories over the recent weeks of people that of all ages. It's not just elderly, but people of all ages and all education levels that have been victims of scams, email scams, texting scams, phone scams. And in the next few episodes, I know that on the odd episodes, we're talking about news of the day, but on the next few even episodes, I want to talk about some of these scams, or at least things that we need to be watching for so that we're not going to be a victim, because that's the concern that I have, is that we're victims of these scams. I can't stop scams from happening, but what I can do is to help us to not be victims. So let's talk a little bit about this. Let me share my screen, and let's start off by talking about copycat bank fraud prevention alerts. So this is one that I find interesting, and this was on a FTC website. Is that in 2022, 40% reported a text scam, said the text impersonated a bank, was about a gift delivery, a job, or claimed to be Amazon. 40% of people said they received a text scam. First of all, that was in 2022. I bet if we ask that number for this year, that number has to be higher. And if it's not higher, then it's because our consumers aren't understanding what they get. I can't tell you how many times I get a text that is from the bank that says, "Hey, did you attempt to purchase this at Walmart?" And actually, I've gotten the one that's on the screen, the example on here. Wells Fargo bank fraud alert. Did you attempt to purchase something for $1,263 at Walmart? We want our bank to reach out and ask us about potential fraud, but how do we know that it's really our bank? And so let me say what might happen if you replied to this and said no. Then they might reply back to you and say, then you need to call this number to freeze your account. And if you call the number or click the link, even better, to freeze your account, you would think that it's going to a bank website, but in reality, it's going to the hacker website. And when you start entering information, they're collecting that information and they're going to get your account information. You're going to be okay because it's going to stop the fraud that it said that it was alerting you to, which was not real and wasn't happening anyway, but you don't realize that. And now you've stopped fraud that doesn't really exist, and they have your information. All's well. It's very effective. My recommendation is that if your bank, first of all, I don't have a Wells Fargo account, but if your bank sent you that alert and you need to interact with them because of it, if I got that alert, the first thing I do is I go look at my account. I don't click on a link. I go to my app. I go to the website that I know is real and trustworthy, and I look at my account. If there's a problem, then I look on the back of my card and I call the number that's listed there. Or I look up in their website, I look on my statement, I look at something that I know is true and reputable to get the phone number and not click a link in an email or in a text. And these are all text things that people are sending us because we're on our phone so much and it's really easy to trick us there. I get text messages all the time from AT&T. I don't think I've gotten one from AT&T, but this example is AT&T free message. December bill is paid. Thanks. Here's a little gift for you. And it's easy for an attacker, for a hacker to know when bills are paid. All right. We know that bills are paid on the 10th of the month. So on the 11th, we can send a text message. And if we send that to everybody and say, hey, here's a little gift for you, thank you for paying your bill, then 95, 99% of people have paid their bill on the 10th. So they know they paid their bill. So awesome. They gave me a reward for paying. Click the link. You've been had. There's no free prizes. There's no gift cards. They're not real. We get those text messages all the time. They're not real. Or a text message that click here, you can get a low or no interest credit card. It's probably not real. Promise you that we'll pay off your student loans. They're probably not real. All of these things are great ways to lure you in. Nothing in this world is free. Nothing in this world is free. There are things that are free to us, but they're not free. You know, Bill Gates doesn't really want to give you $1 million. They don't want to really give you an iPad. Now, are there stores that have promotions? Absolutely. But the problem is these text messages that we're getting are coming from numbers that we don't know, are coming from organizations that we've not had contact with before. Most of the time, if you go look at these messages, they're the first message in the series of messages. It's not really them. And it's not really free. They need to lure you in to get your information. And then once they get your information, then they can steal your identity. They can steal your bank information. They can do a lot of things to you as soon as they get that information. You have to assume everything's a scam when you get a text message. All right, delivery problems. Oh, this is a great one. There is very few times in my world nowadays that I don't have an Amazon package on the way to my house, just been shipped, just been ordered, whatever it might be, whether it's Amazon or whatever other website. We're always ordering stuff online. We always order stuff online. So it's very possible that I get an email that says, hey, we don't have the right house number. Hey, we're unable to arrange home delivery. Hey, we hit a delay. Click here to get updates. Or we need, this package ended up weighing more than it wanted. So here's we need some information to get additional details. That happens. No, let me back up. Very rarely do I get those text messages that are legit unless I specifically ask for them. But these emails or these text messages come all the time. My favorite is when Amazon says my package has been delayed. I don't have an Amazon account. I don't have an Amazon Prime account. It's not in my name. So if I'm getting that account, I know it's not real. But even if I did have that account, if I think there's a problem, go to my Amazon account that is real, that is legitimate, click on it, look at your orders, see what's going on, and address it there. If there's nothing there to address, then clearly the text message was fake. That's how you need to go about it. That's how you need to make sure that things are what they seem to be. There's other types. Your account has been debited for your new phone. Oh, wait, it's not you. Call this number. Or there's a lot of those types, and this one actually it's the same graphic, but it's talking about different pieces. There's a lot of phone offers. There's a lot of, is this Amazon? Did you just log into this account? If not, click here. There's a lot of those that are out there, and you just have to be really careful. And here's the bottom line: never click on links or respond to unexpected text messages. If the text message is coming from your spouse, from your kid, from your parent, from whoever, your coworker, that you're expecting it, I would still be leery, but that at least gives you an understanding to expect it. If it's not from somebody don't click it, and then block those numbers that are from numbers that you don't know. Just don't even weigh into it. Just block it and be done with it. We're going to stop there. We're way over on time, but I'll stop there for today. And next time that we talk, I will share a few more things that we can think about to stop scams and stop from being victims of those phishing attempts. Please share this video with others that you think need to hear these messages, and we'll share more details next week. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you next week back here on 10 to 10. Thank you. Bye.